I'm GK, and this is how I turned this simple brown cloak into something much fancier for Ren Fair. I started with these two little triangles that are kind of like hold the cloak together. I painted them black, and then I wanted to dye the cloak a darker color at the bottom, but this method did not work. I found that much more paint in a darker color and much less water was necessary. Here's the first part, drip drying, and then here's the second paint I used. You can see there's a lot less water and it's a lot darker of a color. This one took forever to squeeze out. Here I am trying to show you the darker color, which I'll try to show you multiple more times and it does not show up on camera. I hung it over the back of a chair to dry. Hours later, still not dry. I put up 2 different fans to help it dry a little easier, and it still took till the next day. I gave the 2 little triangles a clear coat to make sure that the paint stays on. Here I am once again trying to show you the darker color that does not show up on camera. I decided to make the bottom a little bit darker by adding paint, and here it is still drying. The triangles came out really well, the paint stayed on pretty strong, I could bend it. I decided on top of the darker to the bottom I wanted to add a little bit of lighter area to the top. Once again, a lot more paint and a lot less water. This was a pretty messy method. I would personally not recommend it, but I'm kind of new to this, so I didn't really know a better way. I believe I did 3 coats, and it took me a few hours. And here's my hands. I did not wear gloves, because I don't know. And yeah. I decided I was done with the coats at this point. This is how the lighter ended up looking. And once again, I try to show you the darker that does not show up on camera. Besides the collar, I also did the tip of the hood a little bit lighter. Yeah, I wanted to add these little leafy details to the bottom corners. I started by painting them a little bit darker in the center. I did try to add hot glue raindrops, but they did not stick on, so skipping that part. Here I am sewing it on, and I did not use the proper needle. I added a little pin thing to the side, and I did a beadwork that took me hours on the edges. This is my favorite detail. I added my little dragon friend. He is added by snaps, but those ended up breaking, so I'll show you the next method I used, which worked much better.